improve. To improve is to get better at some activity. You may already know the meaning of this word, but pay attention to the way improve is used with other words in the examples below. Practice improves performance. Rachel improved her guitar playing. Antonio has improved as an artist. He's improving. The woman who had a heart attack a few days ago is improving. How can you improve your English? You can improve your English by practicing it every day. My students improve their English if they study every day. The city has improved its transportation system. Scientists have been improving their knowledge of how to cure diseases. The UN tries to improve living conditions for people around the world. The word improvement is a noun. He made a big improvement in class today. The teacher grades on improvement. She has shown a lot of improvement as a student. Your improvement has been remarkable. His health hasn't shown much improvement. Improvements in the neighborhood led to a decrease in crime. They're doing a lot of home improvement right now. The word improved can be used as an adjective. An improved surface will be easier to drive on. New software for our computers resulted in improved performance. In. The word in can be used as a preposition, an adjective, or as an adverb. It has many interesting applications, but generally we use the word in to show that a person or a thing is inside, within, included, a part, or available. The ball is in his glove. The passengers are in the plane. Their flight is in. They flew in from New York. You can use in when something arrives or is present. When will they be in? The doctor isn't in right now. He'll be in later. A large shipment of furniture is in. Are you going to be in tomorrow? What time will you be in? You can use in with many different verbs to form idioms. Some idioms are hard to understand, but these examples might help. Come in. Hi, welcome to my house. Come in. Go in. Kathy has to go in for a checkup tomorrow. Move in. We found a new apartment. Next week, we're going to move in. Drive in. Gordon drove all the way in from Alaska. Eat in. Do you want to eat out tonight or eat in? Weigh in. The boxers need to weigh in before their fight. Walk in. Tracy doesn't have an appointment to get her hair cut. She's just going to walk in. Run in. I need to run in and get something in my house. Will you wait here? Fly in. Denise flew in this morning from Houston. Turn in. The office manager told Juanita to turn in her keys after she was fired. Hand in. The teacher asked the students to hand in their assignments. Step in. The police should step in before this situation gets out of control. Sit in. I'd like to see what you are teaching today. Do you mind if I sit in? Sleep in. Bruce sleeps in until about noon on Saturday because he doesn't have to go to school. Check in. When we arrive at the hotel, we'll need to check in. Stop in. Next time you're in Chicago, you should stop in for a visit. Inch. An inch is a unit of measurement equivalent to 2.53 centimeters. There are 12 inches in a foot and 36 inches in a yard. Gloria baked some bread in a 9-inch pan. The viewing area on a large cell phone is about 5 inches by 3 inches. The young man competing in the high jump missed the school record by just an inch. There were several inches of water in the basement following the heavy rain. You can also use the word inch as a verb to describe slow movement. The kids are inching towards the door, eager to get outside and play. Traffic inched through the construction zone. There's a turtle inching towards the water. Hikers inched along a narrow path around the mountain. The word inch is frequently heard in expressions that describe small amounts. Inch by inch, she's making progress. Don't move an inch. There's a bee on your head. If you give an inch, they'll take a mile. Don't give up an inch. We're just inches away from getting the deal done. Include. To include is to be a part of something, or to make a thing or a person a member of a group. There are 5 people in my family, including me. The company tried to include as many people as possible in their decision-making process. Our school includes many students from North Africa. The total cost for the purchase of the car included tax. The monthly cost for owning a car includes gas, insurance, and maintenance. The position you are applying for includes a lot of physical labor. Does this include batteries? Are instructions included for this device? There's too much sugar included in this recipe. You can cut back on the sugar. If your diet includes a lot of salt, you could develop some health problems. It's a good idea to include fruit and vegetables as a part of your daily diet. The word inclusive is an adjective. American society tries to be inclusive by inviting people to participate in all sorts of activities. The church we joined is very welcoming and inclusive. Income. An income is an amount of money that a person makes from one or more jobs or sources of revenue. Steve makes a good income. His income is high. He has a high income. His income is over $120,000 a year. Steve also owns some rental property that provides an additional income. Vanessa is not happy with her income. Her income is low. Her yearly income is just $20,000 a year. What's your income? What's your household income? The word income is often hyphenated with an adjective to describe a person or a place. This is a low-income neighborhood. High-income housing is going up all over our city. Middle-income earners aren't happy with their salaries these days. High-income salaries on the East Coast of the United States are very common. If you live in the United States, you might have to pay an income tax on your earnings. Sarah's income taxes are very high. Last year, she paid too much in income taxes, so she received a refund. Only people who overpay on their income taxes receive a refund. A person who underpays income taxes will have to write a check to the IRS. A person who fails to pay income taxes that are owed to the government will have to pay penalties. Increase. When something increases, it goes up. The air temperature usually increases during the day. There was a sudden increase in temperature. Increased speeds on the highway are responsible for the rise in traffic accidents. Sergey's chances of getting the job he wants are increasing. Banks blame homeowners for the increase in foreclosures. The company's main goal this year is to increase sales. Increasing sales is their main goal. Maria noticed a slight increase in her paycheck. Her ability to speak in English is increasing. Incredible. The word incredible usually has one of two meanings. It can be something very good or something that is hard to believe. Usain Bolt turned in an incredible performance at the Olympic Games in London. His speed was incredible. The frosting on this cake is incredible. I love it. Liam told his wife some incredible story about where he was last night, but she didn't believe him. I have an incredible amount of work to do. It's incredible how many people come to this website every day. The word incredibly is the adverb form for this word. This cake is incredibly good. He's an incredibly fast runner. Our flight to Los Angeles was incredibly uncomfortable. That car is incredibly fast. Indeed. We use the word indeed to emphasize the affirmative. It's similar to for sure. The man did indeed finally find what he was looking for. Yes, indeed. I do indeed intend on going to the game. Jeffrey is a very happy man indeed. This is extremely good news indeed. Sometimes the word indeed is used when questioning facts, addressing existence, or considering possibilities. The witness claims that he did indeed see the defendant leave the crime scene. How will we ever raise the money we need for our project? How indeed? I wonder if he does indeed understand the seriousness of this situation. You do indeed have a right to file a complaint. Indeed, this man was a visionary whose inventions were overlooked during his lifetime. Indicate. The word indicate means to show or demonstrate. As a teacher, I use indicate fairly often in videos and in lessons when explaining the function of verbs and adjectives. The verb be indicates the verb tense in this sentence. Dinner is served at 6 o'clock. Here are some more examples. The bill indicates that we owe more money this month than last month. All the facts are indicating that this man is guilty. His chart indicates that sales for the company are improving. The noun form for this word is indication. These sales figures are an indication of strong growth. The test result is an indication that your cholesterol level is too high. Endure. Use the words endure or indoors when talking about the inside of a house or a building. People go indoors when it starts to rain. Children play indoor games if they can't be outside. The opposite of indoors is outdoors. My friend Wilson spends a lot of time indoors. He has an indoor pool in his house. Many hotels have an indoor swimming pool. Bowling is an indoor game. It's played indoors. I hate being indoors all day. I like to be outdoors. Inform. To inform is to give knowledge. This word is similar to the word tell. However, inform expresses a certain level of seriousness. The simple form of this verb is inform. The past tense is informed, and the past participle is informed. The company informed its employees that it was going to close. Diane's doctor informed her of her illness. The residents of the area need to be informed of upcoming construction projects. The occupants of the building were informed of a gas leak. The company is informing everyone of the new policy. The word information is a non-count noun. How much information do you need? There is some information available at the kiosk. Witnesses provided the police with some important information regarding the explosion. The city has some very important information to pass along to residents. We made sure everyone got the information. Thanks for the information. A bulletin board is a place where people post information. A popular and short form for the word information is info. Thanks for the info. Do you have any info on this? Did the box for the phone contain any info? Injure. The simple form of this verb is injure. Past tense is injured. The past participle is injured. Use the word injure when someone gets hurt. You can use it for accidents, intentional harm, or a situation that results in decreased opportunities. I injured myself while riding my bike. Sheila injured her knee while climbing a hill. The bird injured its wing. Donna was injured in the accident. Many people have injured themselves while using this product, so it was taken off the shelves. Several people were injured in the car accident. Lewis injured his chances of getting a new job because he had a really bad interview. You can use the past participle, injured, as an adjective to describe people or animals. The injured victims of the earthquake sought medical help at the local hospital. An injured lion could be heard roaring in the distance. The noun form of this word is injury. He's still suffering from an injury to his arm. There were many injuries reported after the tornado hit. A broken hip is a common injury among elderly people. Input. Use the word input when describing a person's advice or help. If you have anything to contribute to a problem or a situation, that's your input. I welcome your input. Thanks for your input. The CEO solicits input from his employees. Advisors provide valuable input for the people they serve. Input from the community helps city leaders decide on big issues. The administration ignored the input offered by the teachers at the school. This made the teachers very angry. The word input is often used when describing the process of entering data and information through a computer. An example of an input device for a computer is a keyboard. Users can input personal information on a touchscreen. Insane. The word insane is an adjective that means someone has lost the ability to think logically. It's similar to the word crazy. However, we often use this word figuratively. Insane can also describe a situation in which there is a large amount of a thing or a situation is unusual, whether it's good or bad. Bob says he'll go insane if he stays at his current job. His job is driving him insane. Catherine Gillette makes an insane amount of money as the CEO of that company. Lines at the airport are insane at this time of year. The prices for food in this city are insane. Man, this is insane. That girl's insane. You want me to do what? Are you insane? Insect. An insect is a type of animal. It usually has 6 legs and wings. Many insects live for a very short time. They also have an exoskeleton, which means that their skeleton is on the exterior of the body. The inside of the body is soft. This is a difficult word for some students to pronounce. The singular is insect. 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 The plural is insects. 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 Another word for insect is bug. Flies, bees, grasshoppers, crickets, and wasps are insects. Insects are an important part of the food chain. Most insects eat plants, but some eat other insects. Insect infestations are controlled with insecticide. An organic solution to insect problems is better than the use of chemicals. In some parts of the world, people eat insects because they are a source of protein, and they can be tasty. In the United States, many people are freaked out by insects. Inspire. Something or someone that has a positive influence or provides encouragement inspires. When we see someone do something that is artistic, athletic, brave, heroic, interesting, incredible, etc., we are inspired. Sometimes we are inspired to take some similar action because our behavior is learned from other people. A person does something great and then we want to do the same. The word inspire is a verb. The simple form is inspire. The past tense, inspired, the past participle inspired. Watching the Olympic Games inspired Melissa to become a gymnast. Brandon was inspired by his music teacher to become a professional guitarist. Our supervisor inspires us to do our jobs to the best of our abilities. My English teachers in high school inspired me to become an English teacher. The noun form of this word is inspiration. Artists find inspiration somewhere in their daily lives, and that influences their art. Words of inspiration from the coach helped the football team win the game. Inspiration can come from just about anywhere. A person's religion or religious text can be a source of inspiration. The Bible is a source of inspiration for Christians. The Quran is a source of inspiration for Muslims. People who are Jewish find inspiration from the Torah. Insult. Use the word insult when someone intentionally says or does something that offends another person. In some cases, the offense is accidental or unintended. Regardless of the circumstances, the result is the same. A person's feelings are hurt. An insult can create problems between and among people. In these examples, the word insult is a noun. Notice that the first syllable for the noun is stressed. The insult was unintentional, but it still hurt her feelings. His behavior was an insult to the host. To add insult to injury, it started to rain just as Tom began to change a flat tire on his car. The young woman hadn't intended to be rude, but her manner of dress was considered an insult to the people hosting the party. In the next set of examples, the word insult is a verb. Notice the second syllable for the verb is usually stressed. I'm sorry if I insulted you. The teacher didn't intend to insult her student, but the remark she made about his haircut hurt his feelings. After Juan insulted his girlfriend in front of everyone, she slapped him in the face. Those people were insulted by something you said. Use the word insulting as an adjective. We find this to be quite insulting. That comment was insulting. An insulting anonymous comment was posted on the message board. To show one's middle finger to another person is considered an insulting gesture in the United States. Insure. To insure something is to provide financial protection for a large purchase or something that has a great value. In case of loss or damage, an insurance company or An insurer pays money to the person who insured the thing that was valuable. Jennifer insured her house for over $300,000. You should insure your car with collision insurance if it's new. John's guitar was insured for over $2,000. When it was stolen, the insurance company paid him for his loss. They can't insure their house because of the location. It's in a floodplain. The noun form of this word is insurance. What kind of insurance do you have on your car? By 2014, all Americans need to have some kind of health insurance. It's the law. No amount of insurance could possibly cover the loss of their home after the fire. Many items were personal and irreplaceable. Intend. To intend is to plan to do something. This word has a slightly formal feel to it, but you can use it for most situations in which you describe future activity. What do you intend on doing once you complete your education? What does he intend on doing with his life? How do you intend on paying for your new car? Whom do they intend on hiring to fill the position? Katie and Richard intend on getting married in the fall. Investigators intend to find out who committed the crime. The family intends to move into the new house this weekend. The word intention is a noun. What are your intentions regarding this piece of property? The man's evil intentions were not clear to anyone until it was too late. Teachers have very good intentions, but sometimes they offer too much help. It was a well-intentioned effort, but it just made matters worse. Intense. If something is intense, it's very strong. The intense heat and lack of rain caused the crops to wither and die. She suffers from intense pain in her back. Fighting in some parts of Syria has become quite intense in recent days. The man's feelings for his wife were so intense, he never remarried after she died. They had a very intense relationship. That movie was so intense. Add an ity ending to the word intense to make the noun intensity. There's a tremendous amount of intensity in what she has to say. The intensity of the heat from the fire could be felt across the street. He does his job with a great amount of intensity.